Hello, hello, friends. It is storming really bad right now. Like, it is right on top of my house. So if you see me jumping, it's not because the puzzle scares me. It's probably because of the thunder and lightning. But today we have Scrabble D by Palfly Kampling. Normal 6x6 Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 6 exactly once in every row, column, and 2x3 box. So, it's a 6x6 puzzle. So we're placing the numbers 1 through 6, and they're going to be once each in every one of these boxes, once each in every row, and once each in every column. We'll have to figure out where these numbers go. We have modular lines. Teal lines in the grid are modular lines. Any three adjacent digits along a modular line have a distinct remainder when dividing by 3. Digits that share a remainder are 1 and 4, 2 and 5, and 3 and 6. Digits may repeat on these lines if allowed by other rules. So these are really nice if you use a keypad. You can just look at the keypad to see 1, 4, 7. We're not using 7, 8, 9 today. But then 2 and 5 and then 3 and 6 are going to go in the same groups. And those are just in columns. So the way this will work is if this is a 1, for example, then these two digits would not be able to be a 1 or a 4 because any 3 adjacent digits need to be from different modular sets. So if this is a 1 and then this ends up being a 5, I would know that this digit has to be a 3 or a 6 because in this set of 3 consecutive digits, I would need to have something from 3 or 6. So that's how that works, and that's going to go all the way around this letter here. We also have numbered rooms. Clues outside the grid indicate the digit which has to be placed in the nth cell in the corresponding direction, where n is the digit placed in the first cell in that direction. I always mix these up, so I'm going to be really careful to pay attention to this. Say this were a 5 here. That would mean that in cell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this would end up being a 3. You count over however many cells end up being in the first cell here, and then the number outside the grid is the one you place. So if this ends up being a 2, then you would have to place a 4 in the first, second spot. This would be a 4. That's how those work. How do we want to get started? As always, there's a link to this puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. That'd be really cool. And there's also a link to a playlist today for the other Scrabble puzzles that I've done by Palfly so far. So, how do I want to get started? We do have a given 2. I forgot to mention that. That'll help us out with placing some digits. So, actually, that's a good place to start because I have a numbered room 2 here. So this is going to tell me where a 2 is placed. I know that a 2 is not an option here anymore because I do have to follow Sudoku rules, and once I already have a 2, I can't put another 2 here. So I would want to put a 2 over here. Now, for numbered rooms, if this was a 3, that would mean that a 2 goes here, and that's okay. If this was a 2, that would mean I'd have to place a 2 here, and that would give me 2 2s in this row box, and that doesn't work. If this was a 1, that would mean I need to place a 2 in the first spot, which needs to go here, so that doesn't work. So this has to be a 3, and this has to be a 2. Now, I think shading for the pattern of this line would be a good idea, because I know if I have sets of 3 over and over and over again of 3 consecutive numbers, not 3 consecutive, 3 adjacent numbers here, the pattern's going to be the same. So whatever this is, I don't know what it is, but it's going to be from the green set. This is from the pink set, which I now know is 2 and 5. And then this will be the orange set. Whether that's 1 or 4 or 3 or 6, I don't know. But it's going to go green, pink, orange, green, pink, orange, green, pink, orange, green, pink, orange. All the way around. So I know what pink is. Pink is going to have to be 2 or 5 each time pink occurs. I already have a 2 in this column, so let's make this a 5. And then this will be one of each. I don't know yet. I don't think I know yet. Green. Green could still be 3, 6, even though I have a 3 here, because this could just be a 6. What other ones see each other? Let's look at this 3. I need to have a 3 somewhere in this row. It can't go here or here. Also a trick with numbered rooms, unless it is a 1, it's not going to be in the first slot. And I also don't want it to be in the third slot because that would mean I have to place a 3 here. So it's either going to be in the 4th or 6th slot. So this is a 4 or a 6, and then 3 goes here or here, which means 3 needs to go down here somewhere. And it can't go here. So 3 will be one of these. Okay, I'll go ahead and mark that. What else do I know? Oh, I might be able to shade actually. I know that each row column box is going to have 2 orange, 2 green, and 2 pink. That's the way it's going to work. So for this column, I still need another pink, which is really nice because then I can just make this a 5 and this a 2 and this a 5. And there you go. So it means I need a 5 up here, and I know that 5 is not orange, and I know that 5 can't go here, so this is also a 5. Ooh, look at that. It means that 5 has to, okay, I can just keep placing 5s. Yeah, there you go. And then I need a 5 in here. 5 has to go here. Okay. Can I keep placing 2s? I need a 2 here or here. A 2 will have to go here. Whoops, not gray. 2. And then I need a 2 here. And then I need a 2 in this column. It's going to have to go here. So this is a 2. Wow, there you go. All the 5s and 2s are done. Does that help me with anything else? Can I place some orange and green cells? 3 and 6 go together. 1 and 4 go together. Okay. If this is 3, then... Well, 3 definitely goes on the line in this column. Everything else in this column goes on the line besides this 5. But, I mean, if this is 3, this could be a 6, and this could be a 3, or this could be a 3. I don't see anything wrong with that yet. Let's look at this 4. 4 needs to go somewhere. It cannot go where the 2 or the 5 already are. It cannot go in this spot. So 4 is going to go here, here, or here, meaning this will be a 3, 5, or 6. It can't be a 5. So because of this numbered room clue, this is really cool. This has to be a 3 or a 6, meaning 4 goes here or here. And that tells me that green is going to be the 3, 6, and orange is going to be the 1, 4. That works out super well. That's cool. Okay, so now we can fill these in. I needed a 3 here or here, so it's gonna have to go here. This is a 1 or a 4. I need a 3 here or here, which means this can't be a 3. This is going to be a 6. Doesn't tell me about these yet. That's fine. This is still a 3. This is a 1, 4, which I don't know about yet. I do need a 6 up here. If it goes here, it means a 3 goes here. Or if this is a 4, then 3 goes here, but that's totally fine. If this is a 3, then 4 will go here. If this is a 6, then 4 will go here. But either way, this is not a 4, it's a 1. This is a 3, so let's make this a 6. There you go. So this is a 3. Sudoku. Green. Whoops, this is green. What else do I know? This is going to be a 1, 4, 6 just because of Sudoku. What is this? This is a 4. There you go. This is orange. So if 4 for this numbered rooms clue has to go here or here, it can't go here anymore. So it's going to go here. This is going to be a 3, and this is going to be a 3 because 4 goes in the 3rd spot. 4 is orange, green, 3 is green. If this is a 4, then this is a 1. What else do I know? Oh, I placed the 3, so this is a 6. Which means this is a 1, 4, and this is a 1, 4 because of Sudoku. If this is a 4, then this is a 1, and this is a 4. This will be a 1. What's this one? This is a 6. This is a 3. I just have Sudoku now. This is going to be a 4 and a 6. Oh, I don't know which one's which yet. But this is a 4, so this is a 1. This is going to be a 4 and a 6. This needs to be a 4 now. And this needs to be a 6, so this is a 4, and this is a 6, and then I just have this 4 and this 1 left. But I gotta finish the coloring. This is gonna be green, this is going to be green, this is going to be orange, this is going to be orange, this is going to be orange. Very nice. You solved the puzzle. The solution is correct. 644, very cool. And the last digits I placed were 6s and 4s. Nice. Oh my gosh. The part where the only places where 4 could go were in the 3rd spot and the 6th slot. So telling you 3 and 6 was going to be green, that was really cool. I liked the way those interacted. So nice. I always get mixed up on numbered rooms clues. For some reason, I always want this to tell me where this digit goes. And then, of course, that doesn't make sense. So I fix it very quickly, but I don't know, but I did fine with it today. I think probably because I thought about it extra hard. Um, nice, very cool. Wow, that was so neat. The 3 and the 6 here. And of course, just looking at Sudoku tells me that this is already a 4, so I can't have a 4 here anymore. Of course, of course. Very nice puzzle, Palfly. Let me know how you all did in the comments.